first guests are promoting an excellent, fun-filled evening coming up next month. It's called Girls Night Out. We have Katy, Levesque, and Kristy, Bhibah. So welcome.
Thank you.
That's from, forgot to mention, for the Women's Progress Club. That's very important.
Yes.
That's a very important detail. So for both of you, I guess we'll just start with Katy first. How long have you been involved with the Women's Progress Club?
2 years this month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Kristy, you?
It'll be a year in January.
Nice.
That just passed in January, yeah.
Right, so two relatively recent
yes.
adoptees of the cause, I suppose would be the way to put it. So how have you liked it so far?
It's been wonderful. It's a great experience. I've met so many people, wonderful people, that have become really good friends. And all through this, raising money and for really good causes, volunteering in the community. So it's been a completely 100% positive experience.
I've actually just posted a article on our national website for Progress Club, and explaining my first year as an experience, and it's just been very welcoming, and it filled a void for me where I was really looking to give back to the community. I love the fact that our service club is a lot about empowering women, and for all of those women that are out there that are struggling in different ways and means in life, and we collaborate together as a sisterhood, and it is also an internal support for me as well. So it's been a life-changing experience.
Certainly sounds it, and that's excellent to hear. Some of that going to be, you talk about a welcoming experience and environment that will be encapsulated in the event next month, which is called Girls Night Out at Royal Oaks Golf Club. Let's talk a little bit more about it. Either of you can start.
So it's going to be our 11th year this year. Last year we made the big move to go to a bigger venue, so it was a big move for us. So we are now very happy to say that we're back to Royal Oaks Golf Course, which is an amazing venue, very big and spacious. So we were able to up our numbers of attendance, which is really good. It's a night of fun to celebrate with your friends. Come out and have a good night and raise some money for good charities, or 4 charities we have. We have the band with Big Bad Party Band, which bring a great atmosphere to the event. And we have intuitives that people love to sign up for. It's really one of our must-do activities of the night. We have silent auctions. We have vendors, 8 to 12. We're looking for about 12 vendors to have to go and shop at the same time. And we have balloon pops and prizes and silent auctions and appetizers. So it's really, really a fun night to have with your girlfriends. If you want to dress up and have a good time, it's a sure thing.
It kind of gathers all the fun stuff together in a one-stop shop kind of situation to put it all together. We'll just go right now. Where can people get tickets for this, first of all?
You want to go on eventbrite.ca. You want to do a search for Girls Night Out 2019. So that is the quickest way to get tickets. I would encourage you to go very soon, because this is a very anticipated annual event where girls are really looking forward to it. So we're just starting to kind of get out into the community through the media now to kind of showcase our event. So there's also another option to go to a second edition. I think it's on Mountain Road.
On Mountain Road, yes.
So second edition consignment shop. They have some printed tickets there. So there are a few left there as well. That's where you can go.
All right. So if you're interested, that's where you can hear that. You mentioned this is the 11th one and how anticipated it is, and tickets expected to go very fast. Obviously, now you mentioned you guys have been kind of new to the club, but do you guys have any experience with this event in particular?
Girls Night Out is the event that kind of sold me on Progress, I think, because you walk in, the ladies are usually, the women of Progress are usually kind of distinctly shown we like to wear our tiaras to kind of like be as a go-to person, and Katy explained it very well, about what's available for the night. But just to kind of give you a feel of the experience, especially at Royal Oaks, it's a beautiful venue. You walk in, and it's just a comfortable spot for you as women to socialize together, and it's just everyone looks their best. They anticipate, what cocktail dress you're going to wear for the night, get your hair done, makeup done. No pressure. You're just going to go out and have fun with your girlfriends, and listen to excellent music, dance together, and we were chatting earlier saying you have an opportunity no matter left, right, or center to do something fun, whether it's to sit down and have your experience with an intuitive or pop a balloon, get a prize. Our vendors are there, everything from makeup to jewelry. Second edition will be there again this year. They're a great support to us to showcase their clothing. And so so to answer your questions more specifically, Girls Night Out is the first Progress event that I would have attended before becoming a progressive. And I wanted to be part of that buzz, you know. You see everyone so happy to be helping out. And our charities this year and every year have always been so dear to my heart because, you know, it's about helping women and children and adults and youth who are struggling in our community. So this year, you know, our 4 charities is Atlantic Wellness. So of course, they are an amazing group of people who provide counseling to youth in our community who deal with addiction, mental health, you know, anything with regards to that. The Levesque Clinic, you know, for women and people in this community who are not able to get the health care that they need. And this is a place to go if you're homeless, if you have mental health issues. They're there to give you the care you need. And so also as well, we are with the CETA. So of course that gives an opportunity for like a setting where you're not in a classroom, and it allows adults and children, women to get help with tutoring and education, you know. And so what better way to help someone to move forward in life by getting, you know, educated. And also finally, you know, our appearance as women is very important to us as far as, like, you know, our pride, you know, especially, you know, as an example, going out to Girls Night Out and getting ready. So we decided to also support the Canadian Cancer Society, the local wig program, because, you know, that's they needed help with that, and in our community we wanted to, women who are suffering with cancer to be able to feel good about themselves. So those 4, you know, I've only touched a minimum amount of information.
Very important,
Yeah,
to
you know,
whatever we can do to kind of help. And last year we had it was our biggest event we had, and we did reach we had a goal of $10,000, and we were able to give that to Crossroads for Women. So this year we would really like to achieve that and even more if possible.
Yeah.
All right, so we hear it there. So that's the goal, just to let you guys know. And we've talked about where to get tickets. Let's talk a little bit more again about the event. You said vendors, intuitives, silent auction, fashion show, prizes. When you walk in, what is that experience like? I know we've talked about the buzz, but where is everything kind of going to be? Where can people kind of...
So when you walk in, if you haven't been there, it's a really beautiful venue in itself. And it's very an open space. So when you come in, you'll have the greeters that will be there to kind of usher you, to kind of guide you as well. We'll have our vendors, we'll have our candy tables right there. There's a little bar area so you can sit and have snacks and have a few drinks and have fun and just kind of listen to the music. And then we have the big ballroom where the music will be, and we have a lot of... It's nice because having that bigger space, we're able to have at least, we're going to about 120 seating available for people, and then there's also seating in the bar area as well. So it's really, we're maximizing the whole space, so they've been really accommodating for us, which is really appreciated as well.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome. That's April the 27th at Royal Oaks Golf Club. You can get your tickets now at Eventbrite and as well at second edition, as we mentioned, if you want paper tickets, you know, the classic way, I guess would be the way to put it. Just before we take off on this segment, there is another event that you guys have every month. It is the first Thursday of the month, called Thursdays at Piatto, and the next one's coming up April the 4th. So maybe we can get in a little bit about that as well. What does that event entail? I understand there's sometimes a guest speaker, people get together. It sounds like a pretty fun time as well.
Yeah, we wanted to touch base to be able to help more charities. And so this gave us the opportunity to get together in our community and open it up to the community to come in and have an appetizer. Piatto has partnered with us to do that, and I'll let Katy talk a little bit more about the night, but it's a nice way to get together every first Thursday of the month.
Yes, so you get together at 5 o'clock to 7, and it's a nice way to just just kind of end the workday, and you go and it's $20, and you get an app, and it's a really, every time I've been there, it's always been something different, and it's been really, really a delicious meal you have. It's almost a full meal, and so it's really nice. And so part of those proceeds every week every month goes to a different charity, and like Kristy said, it's really nice to be able to give more to different charities that are, very deserving as well in our community. So
yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Just very quickly, we've got about 20 seconds. Where can they find the Women's Progress Club?
So the Women's Progress Club, if you want to take a look at our Facebook site as well, I think it's CPC Women, Greater Moncton Women.ca.
Yes.
But the quickest way to find our event would be through our Greater Moncton Women and on Eventbrite.ca for our tickets.
All right, so that's what we know. So Katy, Levesque, Kristy, Bhibah, thank you so much for joining us. The event's going to be awesome. It's coming up on April the 27th.